Okay, so first, start off with your name, please.
Philip Pangelinen.
I don't think I ever knew your last name. Oh. Okay, so the first question is do you have a hair preference for black women? And if so, why?
If I had a preference, it would have to be like I like wild hair mostly. It doesn't have to be a certain style. It just has to be wild. So it could be like dreads. It could be a fro. It could be like I don't know. Just I'm more attracted to like dramatic hair than just hair that leaves. But one thing I do like buns.
Just in general buns.
Yeah, I like buns where they have a little bit of hair hanging down. I think that's really sexy.
That's very specific.
I wish more girls liked buns, but
As a girl, I'm not a fan. I mean, I do buns, but anyway.
yeah.
Cool. So, how would you describe like a beautiful black woman? Like if you just had to make a prototype of a beautiful black woman.
Prototype definitely be um probably like a track type body, like fit, thick in the right places, not too much up here. I'm not into that really. Um, Let me see. Nice teeth, straight, white, preferably. They can have a gap because those are cute too. Um, and then some type of wild hair. Uh, doesn't
So,
really have to be short or tall. I don't really care. I mean, I guess I don't want her to be in like an Amazon woman, but yeah.
so when you use the word wild, you just mean like I don't know how to phrase this question, but so wild is like the opposite of just like tamed.
Yeah, like I feel like
Mm.
if it's like I'm trying to think like long straight hair, um even like those little shortcuts that girls get where it hangs a little bit. I'm not really a fan of that.
And do you have like a specific reason why, or is just like
Um, I'm not sure. The only thing I can think of is like I'm a quirky person and I'm like kind of wild or dramatic, so like I don't like the girl I'm talking to be like to look boring or plain or whatever. So,
okay, cool. So what does it mean for a black woman to be natural?
um, to me, it just means uh, it doesn't mean they can't like wear makeup at all or anything like that. Like I think that's just a girl thing to do. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with like light makeup, lipstick, things like that. Um, I think it's when you're using hair that's definitely not yours. Um, like if it's just completely not what you actually look like some girls really like lighten their skin or use makeup that lightens their skin and stuff like that, and they get wear weave all the time or like perm their hair or whatever. And I think that's not what accepting yourself is. So like a girl that is letting you see her face as it's like supposed to be. Like when she wakes up, that's what a natural girl is. And if a girl looks good waking up, that's a girl that you need to keep. So
True.
yeah.
So in terms of like hair specifically, do you have like a opinions about like processed hair, like perm hair,
Um.
besides that it's
Yeah. I mean,
bleach?
even though like my preference is like wild hair or natural hair or like buns is the one exception, but like I don't I don't turn down a girl just because she doesn't have that. To me, like it's overall like for instance, if a girl's like I don't know maybe thicker than I'm used to or something, I'm gonna judge it case by case. Like I'm if she looks good, she looks good. Like so if a girl has straight hair but she's bad, like she's bad point blank. I'm not gonna be like, oh, this model wants to talk to me, but she has straight hair, so I don't think I'm like nah. It's not that serious. Like I don't like some dudes. I feel like a lot of it's not just black dudes. I'm sure it's like white dudes or whoever happens to talk about black girls or whatever. You have like one extreme who judge the girls for using fake hair. Like black dudes would be like, "Oh, this hoe got weave," or "This so and so got weave," and then you have the opposite extreme who they love girls with the straight hair and the weave, like they love that. Me, I'm not going to judge a girl whether she's natural or not because it's not my struggle. Like I don't have to even, I just get a shape up, do whatever. Like I'm not dealing with the whole dynamic of like I don't look at a magazine and see Idris Elba and feel like, oh, I need to work. I need to be like him. Like, nah, I'm a dude. I don't have that. I feel like it'd be like condescending for me to like judge a struggle that I can't even like comprehend. So, yeah.
True. Okay. So because it's uncommon for black women to wear their hair natural, do you feel as though there's a certain type of like curiosity or fascination type thing to go with it?
Yeah, I think recently, like the past, like I guess 3 years or whatever, 2, 3 years, whatever it's been, where like girls are going natural. I think it's like I think it's a trend to some extent for some people, because it's definitely mad people doing it now as opposed to before. But I think like it's it's funny because even though it's natural, it's like perceived as exotic, at least to me, because like to me being like an American black dude or whatever, like Caribbean girls and African girls to me are exotic, but they're natural. But I think it's just when you get used to the straight hair and all that stuff, when one girl actually does go natural, and it's like she's confident, it's like now it's not normal because you're like, oh, that's you know what I mean, like compared to what you're used to your whole life. I didn't meet like I'm from Philly. Like when I went to school, I just pretty much seen regular like American black girls. Like I wasn't exposed to like different
Ethnicities.
different ethnicities or cultures. So like when I seen girls from like Haiti or Nigeria or Ethiopia, Eritrea, whatever, like to me that was new. But they're just being themselves. Like they're not doing any. It's what they look like all the time. But I think the fascination is these days is exotic. It's like it's something new. It's rebellious or whatever. So.
True. So do you feel that Eurocentric ideals prevail in this country, and if so, how?
Yeah, definitely. That goes without saying. I'd say they prevail because people like they live by certain like rules and stuff without even like realizing it. Like for instance, like black dudes always call white girls snow bunnies and stuff like that, and they don't even know what it means. Like in itself is just a funny name, but I think it's like they have like a subconscious like fascination with something that's not black, whether it be a white girl, whether it be like an Asian girl or a Blasian or whatever. Like black dudes, or I guess a lot of dudes have like they hold different girls to a higher standard. For instance, like if you have like a white or Asian girl with like a small butt or whatever, it's kind of okay. Black dudes and whoever will go crazy. And then if you have a black girl and she has like a nice body, it's like normal. I feel like people pump up other girls. Like you can have an average non-black girl and people, just because she's not black, they'll be like, oh, she's a dime, like damn, like whatever. I feel like dudes subconsciously like, because I don't think there's any malice in it normally. I think it's just, I don't think they mean to like downgrade black women. Like they're not like consciously thinking, I don't want to talk to black girls, da 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 da. I think they're just raised that way. Whether it be by, other black men or the media or whoever. So
you think? Oh, sorry.
Yeah. And then of course like the whole like the blonde hair, the straight hair, uh, the blue eyes, all that. Like to me, that stuff it's cool because I look at it as like a spectrum. Like I look at, there's all types of like styles of women or looks or whatever, and I think all of them are like they have something about them that you might like. But with a lot of dudes in this country, they put one over the other. So definitely, if the Eurocentric ideals weren't in place, they wouldn't think like that. They would be, oh, like this white girl's cute, but so is this black girl, and so is this Asian girl. Like they wouldn't look at it the way they're looking at it now.
Yeah.
So it clearly plays a part. So.
Trisha, so how do you feel that the media or society or beauty standards influence who you are attracted to, or do you feel that these things influence you?
I think now it definitely doesn't. I think like when I was younger, I mean, I wasn't really exposed to anything else but just like American black girls. So like I didn't even really like, think about like who I prefer or not. But when I got to college and I seen like different types of girls or whatever, I'd say I pretty much just like I don't know. I guess my tastes or whatever are kind of weird because I'm weird. So like for instance, like the girly girls or whatever. Like I never really got them when I was younger. So like of course I'm gonna end up talking to like more like emo girls and hipsters or whatever. Cause like the run of the mill, like stiletto heel makeup girl, cheerleader, whatever. I didn't get those type of girls. So like I ended up being attracted to like a weirder style of girl. But like yeah, media wise, I don't know. The only thing that it may have played a role in is like black movies, like The Best Man and shit like that, or stuff like that. I think that may have made me more appreciative of black women. Cause like when you're watching movies and like all you see is like Sanaa Lathan and Nia Long, like those are good looking black women. So like I don't know. So if anything, that may have kind of made me constantly see those same type of women. But yeah, like even now, like I mean, I've probably talked to a girl from most races at this point, and I don't really, I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna turn down a girl like, oh, you're from, Australia. I don't want to talk to you. But I think yeah, the black movies with good looking girl, Love Jones, like that, yeah. Mm-hmm. So I don't know.
True. All right. Last question. What influences how you view black women outside of the media? But I guess you kind of answered that, like just what you're surrounded by.
I mean, outside of the media, like definitely the girls I see and interact with influence me.
Do you mean like just on like being on a college campus?
Yeah, being on a college, like whether it's at not even just parties and stuff, but like if it's like debates or whatever, like lectures, like I'll listen to the way girls see the world and stuff. But the one thing I noticed, a lot of people, they'll judge girls off of who they talk to, or people in general. Like girls do this too. They'll judge the whole gender or race or whatever based on who they talk to. And like when you get mature, you kind of realize that's stupid. Because like for me, for instance, if I go at like all, I don't know, cheerleaders or Diamond Gems or something, and then all of them play me, and then I have a certain notion about them, and I say, oh, all girls are this or that, the third. That's stupid because not every girl's a Diamond Gem. Mm-hmm. Like if you want to see a different type of result, you have to go after different people. So like I'm not gonna go to a Naja Boy party and meet like I'm not gonna go there and meet like a certain type of girl. But if I go to like a UArts party, I'm probably gonna meet a totally different type of girl. So like I've been to parties where like the dudes weren't even dancing with the girls. All the girls were on the wall and the dudes were playing video games. Like so like you can't really judge you know, like, oh, all black girls are this, that, the third. Off of that's the girls you're coming at, the girls you're surrounding yourself with. So like a black girl from Philly, and a black girl from New York, or a black girl from like California, like that's so it's when you get mature, you realize you can't really make impressions off of like a small group of people.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
All right. So do you have any last profound words to say to the black woman or anything? These ones.
One would be black girls period need to wear buns more. If you take nothing else, if you have dreads or something, obviously stick to that. But if you have like regular hair, wrap it into a bun because it looks good. Other than that, that's really it.
Regular hair is in the process.
Hair that you can put into a bun. I'm a guy, so I don't know what you can put into a bun. Whatever y'all do. Yeah.
Great.
Press the wrong thing, Philip.
Where is it at?
It's this joint right here.
I believe in you.
That? Yeah.